everybody, it's Shayna with Robinson Repurposing, and if you're new here, what I like to do is thrift flips, repurposed furniture, Dollar Tree DIYs, all that kind of stuff on a budget. So if you like that, definitely stick around, subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so I found this little letter holder thing, I think is what you would call it, at a yard sale the other day for $1. And I just thought this was super cute, and I was inspired by Savannah from Savvy Crafts with Savannah to get this, and then to put flowers in it. It's so simple, so easy, and it ends up so cute. So all I did was took it outside and spray painted it with that linen white chalk paint, and then I brought it in and just kind of dry brushed some brown back onto it a little bit. And I end up really liking how this looks. And then I go to stick the flowers in it, and I noticed that or the greenery, I guess. And I didn't like how you could see through it, which I knew it was going to look like that, but I don't know. I guess I just thought it would look cool like that, but I didn't like it. So I ended up taking some scrap burlap that I had on hand, and I put that in there. And then I hot glued it to the top edges and just kind of let it be flowy in there. And that was all I did with this. Super simple, super easy, and it's so cute. And like I said, it was only $1 at a yard sale. And then a couple dollars here and there for those flower greenery things I had. And actually, I think I might get some different greenery for this. I don't 100% love what I put in it, to be honest, but it was all I had on hand down there, and I just wanted to get it cute for a picture. So anyway, here's a look at how it turned out. And if you don't already, go over and follow me on Instagram, because I'm sure I will share this again later in a picture when I get a different greenery to put in it. So anyway, like I said, go follow me on Instagram. And then I needed to mention that today's video is part of a collaboration, and I'm so excited about this collaboration because it is with 5 other fellow Ohio DIY crafters, and we all joined together to do this, and we're going thrift flips today. So that's why you'll see here in my video I'm doing thrift flips, which actually mine are from yard sales, but basically same thing. So anyway, on to the next one here. So I got this blank frame, empty frame, I guess I should say, at the yard sale, the same yard sale I got the other thing at. And this was only 50 cents, so that was amazing because this is a nice big frame. So I started painting it gray, a color called Fog Gray, but I didn't like it. So I got out my vintage duck egg by Dixie Belle, and I painted that whole frame with that color. And then I took this old book that I had on hand that the pages were already naturally distressed and stained like that coffee stained look. So that was amazing. I didn't have to do anything to these book pages. So anyway, I just laid them out on this piece came with the frame, the backing of it, So anyway, I just laid these out on there to see if I liked it, and I really did. So I ended up I wipe them back off there, and then I Mod Podge this on there. This is super simple, super basic, super easy, but it ends up so cute. I love this. Is probably my favorite one in this video today. So I started there by dumping half a bottle of Mod Podge onto this thing, and this craft would have been a lot this was really easy and cheap to make, but it would have been a lot cheaper if I didn't have to use a half a gallon of Mod Podge. No, anyway, so yeah, that's what I did there. I dumped a bunch of Mod Podge on there, and then I just kept I just put the book pages back on there, kind of at an angle, and did whatever. And I just kind of if they were sticking up on the edges, I just kind of brushed them back down with my brush a little bit. Okay, and random information, but that brush that I'm using is from Michael's. They have I don't know, I call it a grab bag. It's an assortment bag of brushes that they sell, and that was one of the brushes in it, and I really like this brush. And there's a few foam brushes and stuff, but it's a really good little assortment bag of brushes. So if you ever see it, get it. Okay, so I got all of those on there, and then I just took the rest of the Mod Podge and put it over top of this just to seal it in and to make sure I got all them corners down real good. Okay, and then as you can see here, the edges were sticking off so that I could have those pages at angles. So anyway, I just go through with my scissors and cut off the edges. And I didn't worry about this part being perfect because, I was going to put the frame back on this and it wasn't going to be seen. So anyway, I didn't worry about it too much, but I did cut them off. Okay, and then I just situated the back into the frame, and I didn't like how this back of this frame had like that stain on it. So I do end up painting the back of this with a brown, just a brown like Java or something that I had on hand. And I didn't worry about full coverage on the back. I just really wanted to like cover up that stain and the white spots there that you see. And I just want to make it look a little more, just a little nicer. But like I said, I kind of leave it looking like this a little bit so that it just looks old. Okay, and then not shown in this video, on the front of this sign, you'll see here in a minute when I show the reveal, I took the little leaf wood cutouts from Dollar Tree and I hot glued 3 of them just in the bottom corner and displayed it. Like I put them how I thought they looked nice. So like right there on the bottom, you'll see that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's a look at how the whole thing turned out, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna make more of these because this was only like $2 to make, so plus paint and supplies. So this is just, it was just awesome. Okay, and earlier, as I mentioned, today's video is part of a friend hop with other Ohio girls. OH. Anyway, so definitely go to my description box, and this is a hop, so you'll find one link to the next girl's channel, and then in her video you'll find the next link, and so on and so on. So you just hop around to everybody's videos until you see everybody's. Anyway, let me know in the comments where you're from, if you're from Ohio as well. And okay, so moving on to this craft. So I started by painting it that green color, which was called Farmhouse Green, and I did not like that, so I just dressed it with brown, and I didn't like that. So then I got out this vintage duck egg color, and I left more of the footage in here than I normally would because I don't know why, but when I was watching this back, I was thought this was super satisfying. And also you can see me there like kind of rocking the baby back and forth. That's why I'm like moving around so much. So anyway, painted it with this vintage duck egg color. So in today's video, we were all supposed to mention one little fun fact about Ohio. And what I would like to mention is that when I filmed this video, like the day that I filmed it, it like snowed here. And then like 2 days later, it was 85. Or it might have been like the next day. I'm not even kidding. So that's how crazy Ohio weather is. But no, my real fact that I wanted to tell you guys was that Marietta, which is a city that I live closest to, about 30 minutes away from, and Marietta, Ohio is it's the oldest city in Ohio. For one, it's the first settlement in the whole Northwest Territory. So it's a very old place. And it's a very pretty town too. But anyway, back into the craft. Oh, and we have a lot of pollen if you hear the baby sneeze there. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, I just wrapped some burlap ribbon that I had on hand, which was from Burlap Fabric, and I'm going to link them in the description box because they sent me this ribbon. They gifted it to me. So anyway, I just put these ribbons on the bottom of those round pieces for the candle holders, and I took my brown and kind of distressed this because, you know, have to. And that was pretty much all there was to this. And then I took some little mini candlesticks that I had on hand and stuck them in it, and it turns out pretty cute, I think. And of course I had to make some little bows to go on the fronts of that. And then here's a full look at how it turned out. I absolutely love this thing. I initially was just going to paint it white, but I'm glad I did blue instead. Okay, and then moving on to this last one, and it's not exactly a thrifted item. I just had this board on hand, but this is like a home sign. So obviously, since Ohio is my home and we're doing Ohio themed things, I just wanted to make this home sign. So anyway, also I really want to apologize for all the background noise you can hear in my videos sometimes. I'm trying to do my voiceovers as best I can, but you know, I have a baby and I have a lot going on, so I do my best. Like right now, I'm outside, so you might hear birds chirping, which actually probably sounds nice. But anyway, I used the color Fall Gray on this, and then Toasted Marshmallow, and then Fall Gray again, dried it all in between, and then I used sandpaper to just bring back through some of that natural wood. And this kind of board is just the perfect board for distressing. Like if you go to Lowe's and buy like a brand new board, you just can't achieve this look. But this was an old barnwood board. So anyway, that look just, I don't know, it's great. So anyway, then I took brown Java chalk paint, painted that home sign from Dollar Tree, and then I spray these with clear matte polyacrylic, and if you do that, it will not chip off. This matte polyacrylic is like my favorite thing ever. So anyway, I take the home sign and I hot glue it to the board. And I will link that spray polyacrylic in my Amazon storefront if you all want to get some of that, because like I said, it's great. And if you ever do transfers, it works really nice on those as well. So then I took some random ribbons that I had on hand, that netting one, some lace, and I just kept layering it till I liked it. And if you were going to do this, you could stop wherever you wanted. You could put one layer of ribbon on, you know, you could do your thing, but I liked, there's about 4, I used 4. Don't ask me why I had a spatula, I have no idea, but it ends up working out amazing on this. So anyway, yeah, did that, and then I took those little flowers, those little wooden flowers from Dollar Tree, and I hot glued those in the middle, and I absolutely love those things, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a jerk, and when I went to Dollar Tree, I literally bought all of them, like all the flowers, all the hearts, all the leaves, because I knew I would love those in crafting. So anyway, I'm one of those people that buys it all out. Not everything, but anyway. So here's a look at how this thing turned out. Sorry for all the rambling. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, of course. And definitely go down in my description box and find the link to the next girls video so you can go through this hop and check out all the other Ohio girls. And anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. And I hope everyone has a great weekend.